Greek civilization is considered the cradle of Western civilization. It emerged in the southeastern part of Europe, primarily in modern-day Greece, along with the surrounding islands and coastal regions of the Aegean and Mediterranean seas. Its history is generally divided into three main periods. A. The Bronze Age, 3000–1100 BCE. The earliest phase of Greek civilization began during the Bronze Age with the rise of the Minoans on the island of Crete, 2000 to 1450 BCE, and the Mycenaeans on mainland Greece, 1600 to 1100 BCE. 1. Minoans. Known for their sophisticated palace complexes, such as gnosis, their frescoes, and maritime trade. 1. They worshipped nature-related deities and had a mysterious script called Linear A. 2. Mycenaeans. A warrior society mentioned in Greek legends, such as the Iliad and the Odyssey by Homer. 2. They left behind monumental architecture like the Lion Gate at Mycenae and developed Linear B script. B. The Dark Ages, 1100 to 750 BCE. Following the collapse of the Mycenaean civilization, Greece experienced a period of decline. Writing disappeared, cities shrank, and trade diminished. However, oral traditions kept heroic tales alive. C. The Archaic period, 750–500 BCE. The revival began with the rise of city-states, polis, including Athens, Sparta, and Corinth. This period saw 1. The adoption of the Phoenician alphabet to create the Greek script. 2. The establishment of colonies around the Mediterranean and Black Sea. 3. The birth of monumental architecture, with the earliest temples to Greek gods. D. The Classical period, 500–323 BCE. Often considered the pinnacle of Greek civilization, this era included the rise of democracy in Athens, the Persian Wars, and the flourishing of philosophy, arts, and sciences. Leaders like Pericles shaped Athens into a cultural hub. This period ended with the death of Alexander the Great, who spread Greek culture across a vast empire. E. The Hellenistic period, 323–31 BCE. Alexander's conquests blended Greek culture with Egyptian, Persian, and Indian influences, creating the Hellenistic world. New cities, such as Alexandria in Egypt, became centers of learning and culture. F. The Roman period, 31 BCE to 476 CE. After the Roman conquest, Greece became part of the Roman Empire but retained its cultural prestige. Roman architecture, art, and literature were deeply influenced by Greek traditions. 2. Greek philosophy and thought. Greek civilization gave birth to many of the ideas that underpin Western philosophy and science. Thinkers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle explored questions of ethics, politics, metaphysics, and natural science. Key philosophers. 1. Socrates. Promoted critical thinking through questioning, Socratic method, and emphasized ethics. 2. Plato. Founded the Academy in Athens and wrote philosophical dialogues exploring justice, reality, theory of forms, and governance. 3. Aristotle. A student of Plato and tutor to Alexander the Great, Aristotle made significant contributions to logic, biology, ethics, and politics. Other schools of thought. 1. Epicureanism. Advocated for simple pleasures and freedom from fear. 2. Stoicism. Emphasized self-control, rationality, and harmony with nature. 3. Pythagoreanism. Blended mathematics, mysticism, and philosophy. 3. Greek architecture and engineering. Greek architecture is renowned for its harmony, proportion, and attention to detail. The Greeks developed architectural styles that became the basis for Western architecture. Key features of Greek architecture. 1. Orders. The three classical orders, Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian, characterized their temples and public buildings. Doric. Simple and sturdy columns with plain capitals, e.g., the Parthenon. Ionic. Elegant and slender columns with scroll-like capitals. Corinthian. Ornate capitals decorated with acanthus leaves. 2. Temples. Built as homes for the gods, with prominent examples like the Parthenon, dedicated to Athena, and the Temple of Apollo at Delphi. 3. Theaters. Open-air structures like the Theater of Epidaurus showcased the Greeks' engineering skill and love for drama. 4. Urban planning. Hippodamus of Miletus introduced grid-based city layouts, a precursor to modern urban planning. 5. Engineering innovations. Aqueducts and sophisticated water supply systems. Advanced use of cranes and pulleys in construction. Mastery of shipbuilding for trade and naval warfare. 4. Religion and mythology. Greek religion was polytheistic, with gods and goddesses personifying natural elements, human qualities, and abstract concepts. Myths played a central role in shaping Greek culture. Major deities. 1. Zeus, king of the gods, associated with the sky and thunder. 2. Hera, goddess of marriage and family. 3. Athena, goddess of wisdom and war, patroness of Athens. 4. Apollo, god of music, prophecy, and the sun. 5. Poseidon, god of the sea and earthquakes. 6. Dionysus, god of wine and theater. Mythology. Greek myths often explored themes of heroism, fate, and morality. Stories like those of Hercules, Perseus, and the Trojan War reflect cultural values and explain natural phenomena. 5. Greek arts and literature. 1. Sculpture. The Greeks mastered the depiction of the human form, moving from rigid, stylized figures, archaic choroi, to lifelike, dynamic statues, classical period. 2. Pottery. Decorated with scenes from mythology and daily life. 3. Drama. Pioneered by playwrights like Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides in tragedy and Aristophanes in comedy. 4. Epic poetry. Homer's Iliad and Odyssey are foundational works of Western literature. 6. Legacy and influence. Greek civilization left an indelible mark on 1. Democracy. Athens' system of governance inspired later democratic systems. 2. Philosophy. Greek thought forms the basis of Western intellectual traditions. 3. Science and medicine. Figures like Hippocrates, medicine, Euclid, geometry, and Archimedes, physics, laid foundational knowledge. 4. Architecture. Greek styles influenced Roman, Renaissance, and modern architecture. 5. Olympic Games. Originating in Olympia, the Games continue as a symbol of unity and athletic excellence. 7. Decline and integration. Though Greece eventually fell to Rome, its culture was absorbed and revered by the Romans. Later, during the Byzantine Empire and the Renaissance, Greek texts were rediscovered, fueling a revival of classical knowledge. Epilogue. The spirit of ancient Greece lives on in the way we think, build, and organize society. Its legacy reminds us of the enduring power of ideas, beauty, and the pursuit of excellence.